We are visiting King Bill House by Maynard Architects.
An existing terrace house with what was an empty site next door. It's too easy just to divide up spaces into little cells. We wanted to avoid that. And also when you're dealing with a dense area, if you create ambiguity, that bleeding between boundaries, you make a space that feels much bigger.
It is a wonderful experience, that transition between inside and outside, transition between different spaces and very different materials.
The original front door is where those red louvers are. And so we've closed that off and just made that a beautiful garden and changed the entry to being at this point. So in between the original terrace house and the new extension to the side. And when you come inside, that big brick wall just continues straight through the house. And to define the difference between the new and the old, we've actually got this glazed roof, so you get all this natural light coming down into there. Where we've actually cut new openings in the original brick wall, we've then defined it. We've actually showed it almost as a scar with this metal reveal, and that happens in both of these spots. And then once you've taken your coats off and your shoes off, you have the dining and the kitchen. But do you want to see the entry for when there's a party going on? Because this is the everyday entry.
Yeah, sure.
All right, come back out. On the weekend, people coming over and things like that, they actually leave this open because they own this laneway, and then all of their kitchen living spaces just spill out, and that's north. You're always hearing us talk about north, so that's where the sun's coming from. The sliders for the corner of the building disappear, and we've worked really hard to not have a post on that corner. The fence feels like it's the boundary of this space. The same reason we actually went for the chain link here. That wall of the neighbour's building feels like the extent of this whole space because we've left it transparent. If you can even see like in the floor here, instead of having the transition between outside and inside and just saying, okay, new rules apply, that's the material outside and this is the material inside, we've tried to blur that and then copy the curve above down here in the floor. And these trees were here before we were here.
Oh, really?
And so that's dictated where this form sits.
Moment of glass tunnel transition.
Cool, huh? The trees have defined this. I had a real problem, like so many architects, I want to do everything in a straight line, and I wanted to come through, but I had trees in the way, and the original brick wall that you can see back there, we really wanted to stay within that brick wall, so we had to transition that strong line somehow, and we did it with curves, which made the client very happy.